One of the most thrilling things about buffalo hunting is the fact that they could charge at any moment.
And it was an enormous bull. It was an absolutely enormous bull.
The challenge was trying to track them. Wasn't sure about that one.
And they're cantankerous, and they will charge.
We walked up and there's this beautiful animal with this awesome rack.
Magnum Hunt Club members are constantly scouring the globe in search of big game adventure, and sometimes misadventure. This week we bring you the best of the best. Magnum Hunt Club members are constantly scouring the globe in search of big game adventure, and sometimes misadventure. This week we bring you the best of the best. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's get started.
Our first category Best Trophy goes to Gary Joseph and his number 10 archery killed brown bear from the Alaska Peninsula.
Where's the bear?
They're all around, man.
Did you tie him up yet?
Just about. Glad you made her.
17 years ago, I shot a brown bear in Kodiak, squared 10 foot. That was with the rifle, and decided I want to really get my adrenaline going. Come out here and play with a brown bear with the bow. One of the things that I was sure to prepare for was the weather in Alaska. It's non-forgiving. We were faced with sideways rain blowing 40 miles an hour on several days of the hunt. And it's being prepared, that's the key. On day 2, we decided to do a little scouting mission to check for salmon because the river, the one branch of the river we were hunting didn't have a lot of salmon in it. And so the next couple of days we spent scouting the area, and we finally did find the salmon, and we found the bear. We had just left that part of the river not an hour earlier, and we got up to we were up on a high bluff looking the whole valley over, and we got up to that bluff, and it wasn't 20 minutes, and we spotted this bear in the branch of the river we had just left.
Jimmy got a nice spot out here. He looks like he's a really nice bear. I just took him my path, and we're on a mission. I think. Ready,
Time to get it done.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's go do it.
Back crossing that river 3 times again to get over to him, and we covered that area in record time. When we got up close to about 100 yards, we were kneeling down and putting a game plan together, and the wind was perfect, just blowing the right direction, and the stalk was on. When we got up on that bear, it was 15 yards from him, and peeked around the corner at him, and he just looked bigger than life. If it was quartering away, it was a little far back. Might do the trick. When we got up to the edge of the alders, we had followed a blood trail, and it had been raining. You smell? I smell. I smell it too. I see him. I see him. I do. I got. No way. No way, man. Look at this pig. Here he is, not 100 yards from where we shot him. That is a big bear.
That is.
Where do you think he's gonna go, Greg?
Oh, he's at least 9.5.
Couldn't be happier, man.
Weighs 1,000 pounder.
Couldn't be happier again.
Great, good shooting.
Far left.
Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by Nosler, Load Nosler, Own the Shots, and by Nikon, Dunham's High Caliber Ranch, Gobble and Grunt Outfitters, and Thompson Center Arms, America's master gunmaker.
You want cancellation hunts?
Holy cow.
We've got them. Tag draw assistance. 6 award-winning DVDs shipped to your address. Finally a club with real benefits.
My name is John Nosler, and I'm proud to be a Magnum Hunt Club member.
My name's Chris Cox, and I'm a member of the Magnum Hunt Club.
Awesome. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the Magnum Hunt Club.
The only club for the serious big game hunter. Join today at magnumhuntclub.com.
This segment of Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by Dunham's High Caliber Ranch.
That was one big bear. For our next category, let's look at our best big game encounter.
Magnum Preferred Outfitter Lone Wolf Outfitting hosted member Brian McLaughlin for a combo hunt. Brian took a great moose, a Boone and Crockett caliber mountain caribou, and then had an encounter that was almost more than he bargained for.
The thing I'm going to take away from the caribou experience is really the length of the stock. I mean, I've been to Africa twice and been on many stocks, many busted stocks, but never one that has lasted for that long.
Take him when he gets up.
Well, Wes, that was my first mountain caribou.
Nice shoot.
We walked up and there's this beautiful animal with this awesome rack, you know, double shovels, great bezzes.
It's got some palmation up here too, a little bit. Unbelievable. First mountain caribou.
Well, we stopped and saw the moose. Basically, we had dismounted from the horses. We had set up some spotting scope. He said, "Do you want to go after it?" I said, "Let's get up closer and take a closer look." And at that point, we're at 500 yards, which we felt was, we needed to get closer. So basically, we just low crawled and went from bush to bush. Ready?
First moose. Thanks, Wes.
That was a good shot.
Oh, thanks.
Anytime you can sneak up on an animal that's bedded without it knowing you, that's an accomplishment in itself.
First you got moose. Thank you, Wes.
Lots of meat, eh?
Awesome.
Coming back, we were traveling down the trail, and Wes spotted a bull just across the river in some brush, and he said, "Let's see if we can't call this in." And it was an enormous bull. It was an absolutely enormous bull, and he was grunting. And he came up, and at one point it got so close that Wes had to say, "That's far enough." And the moose stopped in his tracks and slowly turned and walked away.
Oh, that's close enough.
That was as great an experience as any one of the hunts, both the moose and the caribou hunts that we had put together. So there's definitely, you know, a little high-fiving that went on afterwards, because we all realized that was, you know, probably a once-in-a-lifetime experience for some of us.
I'd like to get close to a moose that big sometime, but the next animal up, I don't want so close.
Our best dangerous encounter features a Cape buffalo and Detroit Red Wings head coach, Mike Babcock.
Well, just saw a big old Duggar boy. He's got good bosses, and he's pretty wide, and he's all by himself. He's a little spooky. It's amazing. That might be because he's by himself, but we're going to go see if we can't track him down here.
One of the most thrilling things about buffalo hunting is the fact that they could charge at any moment. The advice that I would give one of our Magnum Hunt Club members that's thinking of going on a dangerous game hunt to Africa is, first and foremost, make sure you've got a great outfitter, in this case a PH or professional hunter. And have the right gun, be sure of the gun, and absolutely be certain that you're prepared for it mentally yourself.
Get it! Get it! Get it! Get it! Get it! That's exciting. I was right on him the last few feet. He went right down, didn't he? Yeah. Another great morning here in Tanzania. Just fantastic. Got on top of these buffalo and real exciting. Lots of action, and obviously had to get it done in a hurry.
This segment of Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by the Magnum Hunt Club.
Our members save thousands on the best cancellation hunts available.
Member Doug Turnbull took advantage of a cancellation hunt with Phil Shoemaker of Grizzly Skins of Alaska. This is our best cancellation hunt of the year.
Hunting moose, wolves, and wolverine. And we're going to be playing with a 475 Turnbull and see what we can do. Looking forward to it.
So he's totally approachable or what?
At the moment, no, because he's up and alert. And if we get down there in that thick stuff with him, we'll be making a lot of noise and we'll lose sight of him. If he beds down, no problem. Or if he keeps coming this way, it'll be good either way. Is he bedding down? There he goes. Lie down.
And as we're stocking up on them, we about halfway, 2/3 of the way there. There's a bear. I see a big brown bear in front of us. Hold tight. Bear decided to go the right way and head off, so we kept going. Working our way, and we finally get to a spot about 120 yards, and we could see an antler sticking, just see the top. So we drop our packs, get them out of the way, keep working our way up. Gonna try to get up to a little green bush there that hadn't turned yet, and getting ready. And I get in position, stands up, turns broadside, get the bead on him, whack him. That was awesome. That was awesome.
They're a big animal. I've never seen a moose, a dead moose that I thought was small. They just always seem big when you walk up to them. Okay, give me a hand.
Hey, it's all right. Thank you.
You've done nicely.
Got them off the top of the...
And a very pretty one too.
Good.
Very pretty.
What do you say to that?
This is awesome. This is just absolutely incredible.
He's a nice bull. He's very symmetrical, very pretty. Yeah. Nice color.
Wow.
This segment of Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by the NRA-ILA.
When we're out enjoying our right to hunt, it's easy to forget about what's happening in Washington, D.C. But just because you're not thinking about the politicians doesn't mean they're not thinking about you. They are always up to something. And if you're not happy with what they're up to, please listen to this message from my friend Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris, fact number 235. Contrary to popular belief, America is not a democracy. It's a Chuck-tatorship.
I always get a kick out of those Chuckisms. But of course I can't decide alone how the country is run. If you're worried about the direction our country is going, you're in good company. Too many people have forgotten our nation was founded to protect freedom, like our Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms. Freedom is not about what government can do for us, but about keeping government from doing things to us. There's only one way to protect our freedoms, by voting for the candidates who support them. I hope you won't be missing in action on Election Day. Register to vote. I'm Chuck Norris, and I approve this message.
For more information, go to triggerthevote.org.
Doug took a great bull with a quality outfitter. But another way our members can hunt elite trophy big game is to draw the right tag.
Magnum's chief tag draw consultant, Robert Hanneman, drew that tag when he pulled one of the most coveted elk tags in America, Unit 9, Arizona. Robert came back with a great bull and our closest encounter.
Probably 17 bulls on film that are within 30 yards and they don't even know we're there. He's down. Look at that bull. Look at these thirds. My gosh, look at these thirds.
Well, this is the end result of our hunt in Arizona. We came down here 4 or 5 days ago. Today's the 4th day of the hunt, and I took this phenomenal, beautiful bull. I mean, he's just absolutely gorgeous. We're guessing he's gonna grow somewhere right about 370. It was awesome. We heard him fighting over here. Come up, Cal called him in. Worked absolutely perfect. Shot him at about 9 yards. He didn't go 60 yards and bed down and was dead. I mean, just an absolutely beautiful bull. This is the 16th bull that we've bugled into bow range in 4 days. I've passed on numerous 350 class bulls because I knew that this is what I wanted. So if you want to kill a big bull, you got to learn to pass up smaller bulls. I mean, Arizona produces some of the best bulls in the world, and I knew that. And I got lucky enough to draw the tag this year, and I wasn't going to let anything stop me. I mean, we were planning on being down here for the whole 2 weeks of the season. So day 4, we were able to connect and take this magnificent animal.
We hope you enjoyed this look back at the best of Nosler's Magnum TV. But stay tuned as more thrilling adventures are coming your way. Until then, I'm Chris Cox with the National Rifle Association, protecting our Second Amendment freedoms and hunting heritage.
Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by Brownells, the world's largest supplier of accessories and gunsmithing tools, and by Nosler, Dunham's High Caliber Ranch, OutfittersRating.com, and by the Magnum Hunt Club. Your adventure is our business. Closed captioning is brought to you by James Bryan's Gobble and Grunt Outfitters.